Jai Hind students. Dear students, today we will discuss about the physical and chemical changes. This is the second video for you for this chapter. Now, in the previous video, we have discussed about the changes occur in our nature, which may be physical or chemical, and we have seen that how we will categorize the changes which occur around us is the physical changes or chemical changes, and what is the property, how we will identify the changes. Now here today we have to discuss about the changes around us. Dear students, there are so many changes occur around us. If you will see in around us, if you will see in the nature. For example, weather changes, rusting of iron, okay, conversion of solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to liquid. That is, suppose you are keeping the water in the fridge, then what happen after some times when that water gain the temperature 0 degrees Celsius, it will change into the ice. Similarly, that ice cream whatever you are eating, when as it is coming in the environment, it is converted into the liquid state. So there are so many changes are around us. Now we are going to categorize these all changes. Okay, now these changes may be natural or man-made. Natural changes or man-made changes. Man-made changes. Okay, natural changes are man-made. Similarly, you can see that physical and chemical changes. Physical means around us we are getting either natural or man-made, or physical changes or chemical changes. Chemical changes. Now, periodic or non-periodic changes. Periodic changes or non-periodic changes. Okay, my dear. Reversible or irreversible changes. Reversible or irreversible changes. Okay, my dear. And last is the slow changes or fast changes. So we can see in our nature these kind of changes. Natural change or man-made changes, physical changes or chemical changes, periodic changes or non-periodic changes, reversible changes or irreversible changes, slow changes or fast changes. So these kind of changes we can see around us. Now we have to discuss. Now we are going to discuss one by one these all kinds of changes. Dear students, natural changes means which occur naturally. Which occur naturally by own. Means in case of natural changes, we can't do anything. It will change naturally. Okay, for example, changes in the weather, change in season, etc. Man-made changes means which is change because of the human activity. For example, whatever, see this is human changes. We will add the ink in this. We will add in ink in this. After that, we will put here, so it will convert into the solid form, liquid to solid. This is because of our activity. We have done. Okay, we have done it. We are converted. Suppose we have prepared the that tea from the milk. So these all will come under the man-made changes, my dear. Okay, man-made changes are the changes which occur due to the human activity. Due to the human activity. Understood? Now, physical changes and chemical changes. Physical changes are the changes in which there will be no any chemical composition will change. It is generally reversible in nature, which we have discussed in the previous classes. Reversible in nature, color will not change, it will follow the law of conservation of mass, etc. Okay, my dear. Now, chemical changes. Chemical properties of the previous and final material will change during the chemical changes. For example, rusting of iron, formation of curd from the milk, it is the example of the chemical changes. Formation of the food by the plants, formation of food by the plants, it will come under the natural changes also. Okay, conversion of seeds into the plants will come under the natural changes. Growing of the plants will come under the natural changes because it is occur naturally. We can't do anything in that kind of changes. Okay, periodic and non-periodic changes. Periodic, see by name it is indicated that it occur at a certain time of the interval. At a certain interval of time, periodic changes will take place. For example, changes in the season. Change in season is the periodic changes, but change in the weather is the non-periodic changes. कभी भी change हो सकता है. Okay? Periodic, non-periodic. Non-periodic like volcano eruption, non-periodic, because when it will occur, whenever we are not knowing. When eruptions of the volcano will take place, we are not knowing anything. That is why it will come under the non-periodic changes. Rusting of iron, you have kept the iron article here, and when it will convert into the rust, when it will rusted, we don't know. So you can see the rusting of iron, how chemically rusting of iron take place. You can see our previous video, previous video I have given there. So non-periodic changes, periodic changes. Once again I am going to give periodic changes occur at a certain time, certain interval of time, but non-periodic changes will not take place at a certain interval of time. For example, change in season, change in weather, non-periodic. Change in season, periodic changes. Volcano eruptions, non-periodic. Okay, my dear? Any confusion? Now, in case of periodic changes, we can tell that change of season, heartbeat, periodic changes at a certain time of interval, it will take place. Similarly, conversion of day to night, night to day, periodic changes. Okay, my dear? Now, come here. Reversible and irreversible. Reversible means, suppose one example. Solid to liquid, liquid to solid. This is by heating, this is by cooling. So what happened, my dear? Here solid to liquid, liquid to solid means reversible. Forward to backward, backward to forward. Suppose you have the stair, up, down, up, down, up, down. You are going in the first forward direction, then backward direction. So the reversible changes are the changes in which matter can change from one state to another. Again, it will come back in the previous state. It can come back in the previous state, means which can run in both direction, forward as well as backward. That is the reversible changes. Irreversible changes means it will not come back. Reversible changes, for example, just now I have given solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Suppose gas to liquid, liquid to gas. That is the reversible changes. You have the spring. After stretching, what will happen? If you leave it, then it will come out in its original position. So that is the example of the reversible changes. Irreversible changes, suppose growing up the plants. Once plant will grow, growing up plant is the natural changes, and it will also come under the irreversible changes, because growing up plant, as it will grow, it will not come back into its previous state ना, फिर छोटा नहीं हो पाएगा. Similarly, formation of the milk to curd. Milk to curd. Milk to curd is the example of irreversible changes, because again that curd will not come back into the milk. That is the irreversible changes. Is it clear, my dear? Preparation of the sugar solution. You have added the sugar in the water, and after shaking, what happened? You have got the solution. And again, if you want to separate that sugar from the water, then by heating, all the water molecule will convert into the vapor and you will get the sugar crystal. So it is the example of the reversible changes. Okay, my dear? But suppose mother has prepared the tea by use of the milk, tea leaves and sugar. Again, you can't get the milk, sugar and tea leaves from the tea, prepared tea. So it is the irreversible changes. Is it clear? Now slow changes, fast changes. Slow changes means which the rate of this kind of changes will be very slow, that we can measure, we can see the activity. For example, rusting of iron is the slow changes. Rusting of iron is the slow changes. See, this is the color of, suppose whatever color is the color of the wall, in beginning it is looking very dark, but as the time will pass, the color of the wall will disappear. Which kind of changes? Slow changes, my dear. Okay, conversion of the curd from the milk, slow changes. But suppose burning of the mastics, burning of the mastic is the slow changes or fast, very fast changes. You can see that is rapid changes. Okay, my dear. Change of the season, change of the weather, it will come under the slow changes. Okay, my dear. Burning of sodium in water, fast changes. Burning of potassium in the water, fast changes. It will also come under the some, if the change, that fast changes will take place very fast, kinetic is very fast, then it is also said to be the rapid changes. So this is the whole information about the changes around us. Now you please take the screenshot and do the revision, my dear. Okay, and if you want, then you can like and subscribe my channel, that is Kana Tutorials, to get the notifications for the new video. Thank you. God bless you. Have a nice day.